Hey everyone, I'm coming to you tonight just to quickly talk about something I've seen online. It's not going to be that important to some of my folks on my channel, but it's something I saw and I just felt I wanted to add my 2 cents. Not that anybody cares, but maybe Neural would see this eventually. I wanted to talk about this potential new nano neural quad cortex that they either have coming out or may come out, or maybe it's just a rumor. Even if it's just a rumor and it's not actually something that they're coming out with, the Nano Cortex, I would want to get in my couple of comments about what I use the Quad Cortex for and what I really like about it. I mean, look, let me just pick up my pedal board. It's simple, straightforward. I only have a couple of other pedals on there, but I use the Quad Cortex primarily, let me set this back down, because of that user interface. I was a Fractal user for years, and I still love Fractal products. I think they sound amazing. But when I was able to try out the Quad Cortex, it was that user interface that got me. So I enjoy nice gear, but I enjoy gear that is simple to use. That's always going to be the selling point to me, and I think I'm actually a demographic that is maybe a little bit larger than people think, because I know a lot of people think, oh, if you use one of these expensive modelers, you're a tweaker, and you spend hours on end going into deep dives into the EQs and the menus and trying to figure out how to stack your chain. No. I enjoy downloading presets and tweaking them to my particular guitar, and that's about it. Very, very straightforward stuff. I've built a couple of presets myself, but I enjoy downloading what others have done and doing it quickly. I like the Quad Cortex for its ease of use. So that being said, if they do come out with a Nano Cortex, and I've seen this picture floating around, I don't know if that's real, but if it is, let's just say that it is, and it's a unit that has no screen on it, that's not why I like the Quad Cortex. I don't want something that's small with no screen. That screen and that user interface is exactly what sold me on it. If they came out with something with just 1, 2, 3 foot switches, whatever, but it had that screen on there so we could easily access things, that is what would sell me on it. I mean, and you know you can do it because you've got the Helix Stomp. That's my backup amp. In case something happens to my quad, I've got the Helix to fall back on. And that's really small. It's about that big, right? And it's got a decent screen on there. Now I realize there's processing that they have to consider and you know the footprint that they want to consider. I know there's all that stuff that I know nothing about that goes into the inside of that unit. But hey, I'm just throwing it out there. For a lot of us, I think it's the user interface that really brought us over to the Quad Cortex, and it's why I continue to hang on to it. And when I see other new things out there, they don't really appeal to me because of that interface. It's just so simple and so perfect in many ways. But if they had it smaller, like the size of a Helix Stomp, I would absolutely get that as a backup. So am I the only one that thinks this way? Or is everybody else kind of cool with the idea of having a Nano Cortex with no screen whatsoever? I'd just be curious, and knowing the feedback from Quad Cortex users out there, let me know, because I haven't seen too many people talking about this part of it, because I really do think I'm a fairly large portion of the customer base. We like it because of the screen and the user interface. So if we want a small one, we would love to have that too. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll see you all next time.